Finishing 21st overall in the Boston Marathon, Benson Lang'at knows a thing or two about how to train, no matter the conditions or time of year. The professional runner shares the best safety tips when it comes to running during the winter in South Dakota.
I run outside all year round and I don't let the weather stop me. And so there's a lot of things that I have to consider when running outside. Being outside over time, you get used to it and you start to realize this part of the bike path or this part of the street will be cleaned out at a certain time. I can almost tell where to run. And so one of the big things is looking at the conditions, the temperature most of the time is always checking the temperature and seeing how cold it is because it determines if it snowed or rained the night before or the day before that, gets to below freezing, most likely the bike path would be frozen. I find the streets sometimes to be a little bit more safer because those are they have to clean those up, before the day breaks. And so just really being careful. Warm up is the most important thing before every run, especially winter time needs a little bit more time to warm up. So there is some stretching that you could do. I call it motor stretching. It's just to activate. So it just really activates your body. Getting the heart rate up a little bit before you actually start going out, it's gonna make a big difference. The time a lot of people dehydrate is also in the winter. You can't run your vehicle without the fuel, and the fuel is just made of a lot of different things, and so water is the makeup of the fuel. I always tell my friends, hey, you live in South Dakota, if you can compete in South Dakota, and I mean training in South Dakota, you can compete anywhere or run anywhere or can survive anywhere. I showed up in a race one time, everybody's all bundled up, and I'm like in my tank top because the conditions were favoring me. And so these conditions for me, I use them as strengths because it's just like for mental strength as well. It's like it is cold, but you're still lacing up and going out there. When you get to conditions where this is much better conditions, it plays a factor into knowing that I've been here, I've done this over and over and over. And so mentally, you're stronger that way, and I've been there, I've done that before, so it's not that bad.